Welcome back to another MD Insider Look. My name is Eric, and today we're going to be taking a look at Samsung's new Galaxy Note 8. Here is a closer look at what you can expect when this device walks into your shop. This phone is quite a bit different from previous iterations and follows a similar form factor as the Galaxy S8 with a super tall display at an 18.5 to 9 aspect ratio and looks pretty crisp with a 1440 by 2960 AMOLED screen. We're going to start out with our heat pad at 80 degrees Celsius for about 5 minutes. The back glass seems pretty similar to the previous versions of this phone, but with a little isopropyl alcohol and continuous heat, it comes off pretty easily without damage. We're going to find the fingerprint sensor is right next to the edge of the screen inside of the back glass. This is a little bit different than the Galaxy S8, so it's definitely something to watch out for. The entire inside of the phone can be disassembled with a 00 Phillips head screwdriver, and we see here the speaker module down below has 6 screws, the middle plate has 3, and the top plate has 7. All of these are going to be identical screws. The Note 8 motherboard is a little bit different than other phones in that it is seated on the right side instead of the left, and there's just one screw holding it into the frame. After taking this out, we can take out the front camera, we can disconnect the display cables, and the 2 coaxial cellular cables. Something we noticed when removing the charging port is that it is a U variant, so it seems it may be cross-compatible with other carriers, but we can't confirm that right now. The charge port also seems to be much less rigid than previous Galaxy phones, so that's something else to watch out for. Here we get to the battery. This ended up being actually one of the easiest batteries we've ever removed from a phone. A little isopropyl alcohol and some heat let it fall right out of the frame without a hitch. So this is where most people will stop. During most screen repairs, you won't have to go any further than this because most aftermarket screens actually come as an on-frame variant. But in the spirit of science, we're going to keep going. More and more phone manufacturers, including Apple for their new iPhone X, are using OLED displays. These allow for a better picture and lower power consumption, but tend to be extremely fragile. What we're doing here is trying to remove the OLED display from the frame without damaging it, checking it along the way. The tools we're using in this part of the video include our iFlex, isopropyl alcohol, and continuous and generous amounts of heat from the heat pad underneath. We found the seal on the outside of the phone is extremely strong, so to remove this you're probably going to have to go in from the back using an iFlex or something similar. Pushing very slowly and gently while constantly adding isopropyl alcohol is very important here. You'll find a fair bit of adhesive keeping the frame in this display assembly together when trying to remove this from the front. Attempting this removal through the hole in the frame behind the battery is a much safer option. After an hour of patient and frustrating alcohol application in constant heat, we finally separate the OLED from the frame. Now, while this repair is extremely difficult, it isn't anywhere near impossible. It just requires a lot of patience. For more videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel, check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and watch out for our frequently updated blog. Thanks for watching, and remember, Mobile Defenders is with you every part of the way.